there, YouTube? I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique, where I take a look at a different tabletop game project every weekday at Kickstarter at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today I'm very excited to be checking out the 9th most popular project on all the tabletop games right now. That is the Babyfoot Fire, a Zen rock garden / tabletop fire pit. And just tabletop fire pit, just that concept is something that I've never thought that I wanted, and now I want. I want this for camping. I want this for outside if I had like a deck or a patio or something like that. This is really cool. So hopefully I'm excited. So $23,000 raised, 9th most popular, 10 days left to go. I'd like to see, so what am I seeing here? I just see the fire, I see it on the table. I'd like to see a price. You know, if this is just the unit right here, I'd love to know what the price is. Maybe from the jump. I think we can show a little bit more information there. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll know it by the time we get to it. So 211 backers. This thing is a reality. You could start a fire on your table. Back this right now. As always, when I go to the video, 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Convince me. Let's go.
A campfire is primal. We're drawn to it for warmth.
Sorry.
A campfire is primal. We're drawn to it for warmth, security, community. My name is Mike Verheeren, and I created Babyfoot Fire to bring the campfire experience safely indoors.
Safely. I like the fact they mentioned that first. I do.
Babyfoot Fire is a tabletop fire pit that brings instant atmosphere anywhere you gather. It burns isopropyl alcohol with no smoke, no odor, and is widely available. It will burn for about 45 minutes, and after it's cool, it can be fired up over and over. Babyfoot Fire is different from other tabletop fire pits because it uses Bigfoot firestones, which are engineered for extreme heat. This means they can be placed directly in the fuel, which allows for wider and more varied flame patterns, which look like a real campfire.
That was a good shot. That was a really good shot.
Stones also allow for a limited height control. Less firestones used, the larger the flame.
Huh. I love this behind the scenes workshop shot. Like, this is so well done right now. You know, I check out a lot of projects that are not board games on Kickstarter, and I feel like this one right here is doing an absolutely exceptional job of showing me just how handcrafted this is. Better than any other project that I've seen try to do something similar. You know, other premium products that have tried to say, you know, we're handcrafted. I feel like they just nailed it right here. Like, this has been a fun... Like, honestly, I completely forgot what I was buying. I was just enjoying watching the process of creating it. That's really cool. And the music.
Babyfoot is handmade in the Pacific Northwest. I invite you to back this project and let Babyfoot Fire light up your life.
Only criticism I have here is not knowing your market a little bit. I'll get there in a second. So, if you're like me, you see this, you might be like, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that idea. I feel like that could have been used, instead of chess, just like a hobby game. And I know, or maybe have more than one, like, it's on tabletop games. I would like to see the functionality of this. Like, I'm trying to think of what great outside game would this work for. If there was just set up outside, it's an outside popular game that you don't have to worry about it blowing away or something like that, but there's enough light to see it being played. I don't know, maybe people playing like Hive or something like that. Just a popular game that's not going to blow away, set up in that exact same scenario. I think it would have been better than just the 2 shots of chess we got there. But that's a nitpick. Honestly, that's a nitpick. I think that was a really well done video, and I want it, and I feel comfortable with Can You Do It? Which is typically not something that's easy to convince me of in the video. So, Bigfoot Fire Table. I'm Mike Verheeren, and I started making gas fire tables as a hobby in 2018. Bigfoot Fire Tables has taken on a life of its own. Babyfoot Fire will be our 5th product, and one we are really excited for. This time we are bringing the heat indoors. I love this. So this immediately feels like the type of company that... Why we love Kickstarter. Kickstarter created this company? Question mark. Yeah, this looks like, oh, so this one is funding on, oh, okay. No, so we got ourselves a little bit of an interesting backstory here. So the last two did not succeed. So this wasn't on Kickstarter. Tried to raise $25,000. They got $15,000. Okay. All right. Interesting. So this is their first Kickstarter, but their website hopefully should take me to where I could buy things. Presumably, Littlefoot Fire Table. So it looks like they create these products and then they were trying to sell them on Kickstarter. Which is, it's like, oh no, you're not supposed to. Everybody does that. Everybody in the tech, the hardware, all the sectors where you're in like this, a lot of people are doing that. So I don't even have an issue with it. A lot of hardware does this. Okay. But it does, but these things, so I need to see some reviews. Like, that's part of what I bank this on. Like, if this were funded, I could go through the comments section and it would say, this thing is amazing. I hate this thing. Why it sets everything on fire? Like, we would know more stuff. So, I'm interested. I want some quotes. I don't know. We'll get there. So, can you do it? Yes and no. Yes and no. I need to see a little bit more, I think. We are back. We are fired up to be back on the Kickstarter platform. Our first campaign, Babyfoot Fire Table, began with a bang and ended with a COVID whimper, but in doing so, spawned ideas for new products. So they're saying they put it on COVID? June 17th, September 17th. And they were two completely different projects. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. This is 3 months apart. This is the Bigfoot and this is the Littlefoot. And now then they're Babyfoot. So this is the third attempt. September, October. No, they just keep moving it back 3 months. Is that what I'm getting here? Trying to find the soft spot in the belly. I kind of like that. I don't have an issue with that. I'm just trying to play this out in my mind. But I think that's what it looks like right there. I wouldn't be surprised if they launched something else in another December because they got funded. Was inspired by a surprise visit from, and here's the bottom line. That's because there's so much less good stuff on Kickstarter. I shouldn't say there's so much less stuff because I covered like the 167th most popular tabletop game yesterday. There's tons of stuff, but there's less good stuff. And so it's easier to rise up if you're just, slightly above average, which is why they're ninth in popularity. So go them. They found the right time. And I think that video is really well done. What I'd like right now is the price. I honestly wanted it at the beginning, especially if it's something reasonable. If this is under $100, and it's going to be something that presumably I'm going to have for the rest of my life on my table. Take it camping. Go outdoors with it. Lots of, if you got a big outdoor porch area or patio type thing in the back, oh, get out of here. This is spectacular. I look at this as a legacy thing. One of these things that I have for the rest of my life, and then I pass it down to my kids one day. Potentially. Hit me with a price already. So, we are fired up to be on Kickstarter platform. Our first campaign, Bigfoot Fire Table, began with a bang and ended with a COVID whimper, but in doing so spawned ideas for new products. The Littlefoot Fire Table was inspired by a surprise visit from a little owl at the end of the campaign and went from concept to prototype all the way through safety certification into production and into our happy backers' hands. Wait. But it didn't get funded. Yeah, this is funding. What do you mean? What do you mean it got... Huh? Littlefoot in the Wild. So you still sold it. The end of the beginning, January update. I can't even read it. Here we go. A big milestone was achieved yesterday as we received our ATM. No, not a cash machine, but rather an authorization mark. In other words, we have passed all the safety tests and completed the safety manual and warning labels that have been given the final stamp of approval from a large accredited hearth testing company. As of today, a freighter is leaving a Chinese port with 21 cartons of valves and hoses. 4,000 pounds of refractory cement has been ordered from Wisconsin. So they're getting all the stuff ready to make the things. So they're talking about making the products anyway. And here's the thing, nobody's responding to this. This is odd. Because you're saying that you ship things out to our happy backers. Right? Let me reread this because I just want to make sure that I don't get this wrong. It is about to be featured on a nationally syndicated daily TV show. Spoiler alert, it's not Shark Tank. Oh, so you're going to show off the Littlefoot Fire Table at the end of the campaign, and it went from concept to prototype all the way through safety certification to production and into our happy backers' hands. Yeah, what? This is what I'm not understanding. What? No, it didn't. No, it didn't get funded. The Littlefoot Fire Table was unsuccessful. So is this a bold-faced lie, or am I missing something? I'm so confused. I have to figure this out, right? Because right now this just looks like a straight-up lie. And I'm sure that's not the case. I'm sure they still made the things and then sold them after market or something. I don't know. I don't know I don't know, but I don't feel comfortable. Thank you, Kickstarter. Special thanks to our amazing backers. Meet Babyfoot Fire. Okay, so I'm going to do one more check. Maybe they started a different company. And Littlefoot Fire Table. Littlefoot Fire Table Kickstarter, all caps because I hate everything. Bigfoot Fire Table, Littlefoot Fire Table. So yes, this is a thing that you can buy right now, despite the fact that the Kickstarter did not successfully fund. So they created it anyway, which means that pretty much they didn't need the Kickstarter money, which, whatever. I don't care. I'm not here to judge that sort of thing. But this, the way you're phrasing this is intentionally deceptive. Am I wrong here? Like, yes, it's true, but you didn't actually fund. They bought it after the fact. I don't know. I don't like how you worded that. That's an immediate red flag to me, because that looks very misleading. Our newest product, Babyfoot Fire, is our solution to getting into the outdoor campfire experience safely indoors. Hand cast with thick, refractory cement, the fire pit is very stable and hefty at 7.5 pounds. Babyfoot burns smokeless, odorless, and widely available isopropyl rubbing alcohol. Awesome. It will burn for over 45 minutes. Once cooled, can be fired up and over and over. Let's get, we got the chest set. Babyfoot Fire. I think you're right. It's just like the way that it was phrased was so misleading. And it didn't have to be. Thick-walled refractory cement will not tip over 8 inches. So this is great. You're giving me the dimensions. I do like that. How thick is it? I'd like to know that as well. Does it say that somewhere? Like what the thickness is between this? Flame height can be regulated by number of stones. That's awesome. Weight, 7.5 pounds. This is great. This is giving me tons of information with the lid. This is a really good image right here. Hats off. I'd love to see a price. Like, that's just getting... like, your video is so well done. Just hit me with a price. We're all about burned cedar fire pits, but with Babyfoot, we wouldn't use wood for obvious reasons, so we did the next best thing. We built a rustic wood box and gave it the full feng shui burn treatment. We cast tie. That's cool. Good stuff. How's Babyfoot Fire different from other tabletop fire pits? I didn't even know that was a market. Cool. Babyfoot includes Bigfoot Firestones, which is designed so that your specific firestones. Okay, right? Because your Bigfoot Fire Table. Other fire pits use real stones as decorations on the side, but they become dangerous if heated. Moisture in real stones can cause them to crack and explode. These are made with fancy cement in a wide active something. You're talking me over my head. Cool. Great. Just want the price. The beta testers are unanimous. It was a hit. I keep my Babyfoot lit off and on throughout the day in my office for the warm, cheery atmosphere it creates. We also use it in the evening with just family or entertaining friends. Babyfoot is a game changer. It puts everything in a great mood. I can totally see that. If I didn't have kids, I would love this sort of thing. Like, on a regular basis. I think right now I would use it specifically when I wasn't near my kids. My Babyfoot is so much fun and versatile. I've used it outdoors on the deck and on the dining room table. Mostly it sits on the kitchen counter and lighted often during the day because the flames on the river rocks are so pretty. It's a lovely little tabletop fire, such a great addition to my home. Michelle from Oregon. I love my Babyfoot. I bring it from when I go visit friends. Babyfoot is a huge hit in my friends' groups of moms. I initially thought it would be bigger when I first used it in my kitchen, but yeah, oh, that looks cool. Got one here, then there. Where can I use it? So many places. Cool. Oh, wow. You can use marshmallows. That's really neat. That is actually amazing, and I kind of wish that was in the video. I think that is like a selling point for so many people with kids. Or maybe it was in the video and I just missed it, because this looks like a shot from the video, and that is a Jalop thing. Jalop does that a lot. Because Jalop is the people that are handling this behind-the-scenes things, which makes me worry a little bit about the customer service, because Jalop will not help you in the updates and the comments with the customer service. They're just here to pretty much, as far as I know, create the page. So the Babyfoot, so $79. This is terrible right here. I think that is buried this far down. Like, look how much stuff they put in front of this. I am more than halfway through the page. I am 14 minutes into the project, and I'm now just finding out about this price. And I think it's a great price, $79 for this. And I say, once again to myself, I'm going to have this for the rest of my life. Hopefully. If it's well made, well crafted. I don't think twice about that. $79, I think that is a very reasonable price. So spotlight it. I go back to that main image. I think $79 should be pop. Right up there. 79. Top right corner. Bam! 79 bucks. I think that's great. Let me know what you think about that. I think they need to spotlight that price a little bit more. You get a whole bunch of them, 420. So this is a clean area. We get to shipping next, so we can get the fire cover. Optional add-on. Hand cast with refractory cement. The fire cover is built to the same standard as the fire pit. Now that is definitely something I think most people are going to want. I almost feel like that should be its own separate pledge level, is to get this and that for a slightly lower price. And I think that would probably be your most popular pledge level. I mean, just let me know what you think, but I think that just makes sense. I want that cover. Especially when those rocks are flaming hot. You know, those rocks are going to be stupid hot. I want to put this thing on top of it. Plus, is this the way that I can put out the fire? Yeah, this is great. So any flat... So normally you're going to have something just to put on top of this to extinguish it. So you will need something of that sort. And I'm sure you'd find something around the house, but this seems so nice. Look, it's got the cool little engraving in it. This is really snifty. Oh, you know what'd be great here? The price. Like... we're talking about price. You're like, hey, there's this other thing you can have. Oh, yeah, I really want that thing. What's the price? You know, here's pictures of sausage. Like, Scotch over turkey. There's a new centerpiece for Thanksgiving. I'd love a price there instead. Pictures, great. No pictures. We're not going to even tell you the price of the add-on. It is a secret. Are we really not? Come on. This is. You know people are going to want this. You're not going to give me a price. And we are not, there's 10 days left. This has been up for a while. Like, and this has been here with no price on your only, quote, add-on. Like, question mark, is this your only add-on and you're not telling me the price of it? That's so perplexing to me. And maybe it's over here in this area, but it should be in your story. Like, jalop. And if you're mostly here for board games, you don't watch some of the other stuff. I just trash on Jalop all the time. I think they do an absolutely terrible job most of the time. Just like the organization is just so atrocious. All right, so here we go. FAQ updates, comments. Let's get out of here. We also didn't have shipping. No information for you on the shipping or the add-ons. Which, come on, Jalop, what the hell are you doing? No shipping. No add-on price. Like, come on, Jalop. Come on. Do your job. And maybe I'm putting too much on Jalop, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they do a lot of the stuff on the page. I want to interview somebody about that. International backers. $1 pledge. This is weird. Thank you so much for your interest in Babyfoot Fire. With this award, you are a part of... Yeah, and people don't care. Three. With this award, you will be a part of the campaign and will receive updates on our efforts to make Babyfoot Fire available internationally. Due to the weight, we cannot ship it anywhere. Okay. 3 backers. But mostly like, no, get out of here. So, $79. So we are going to have all United States of America pretty much in this, where is it? 196. 3 people in Spain. They got faith. They want to know. All right. So the Babyfoot Fireplace, $79. There's only 10? What? Wait. How are we funded? How are we funded right now if there's only been... God, why does Kickstarter on December have to be like this? Why does Kickstarter in December have to be like this? Like, what? This is the pledge level. This is the pledge level. The main one. And 3 people have taken it? How does this math add up? Come on, I thought we were going to be I thought we were good, but we're not. A complete Babyfoot Fire ready to go out of the box includes the thick hand-cast fire pit and a burlap sack. You'll need it to apply your own blah, blah, blah. You save $50. Is there shipping? You going to tell me shipping? Oh, the shipping is included in here. Okay, I can give that a little bit of a pass, but here's the thing. You mentioned that. So shipping? I'm not complaining, but the add-on, you still get dinged hardcore for not mentioning the add-on. Hi, I'm so glad I didn't launch in December. Well, maybe you should have launched in December, because if your project was like there's the competition, it's like, how do you, there's one add-on and you don't mention the price of it? Like, no, I need to know the price. So yeah, I love the fact that they're actually doing the shipping over here, but mention that. Because I was searching for it. Because that's just typical. I'm just normally, just say, hey, shipping calculated over here. Or just show me shipping $17. Or just better yet, say $96 out the door gets you this thing. Because I said, as long as it's under $100, I'm like, yeah, this is a thing I'm going to have for the rest of my life. I don't think twice under $100. I think you hit that $96 price point with the shipping. I'm in, out. I don't think about it. Boom, bom, bing. Because that's what you want. You don't have stretch goals. There's no reason to come back to this campaign whatsoever. Unless, of course, they clarify how much the add-on is. There's no excitement here. So there's no buzz. This thing is going to drop like a pile of rocks. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm just saying I don't see any reason why you would come back to this Kickstarter project after you back it. And that is not what Kickstarter wants to promote. They don't want projects that are going to die on the vine, pretty much just get funded and then just go nowhere. They want people that are going to be engaged on Kickstarter, coming back, checking stretch goals, checking updates, checking comments, leaving all that sort of thing. And the fact that this is 9th in the popularity tells you oh so much about just, like, why Kickstarter in December. It's a ghost town. And it's so bizarre. And I would love to see if just like a big AAA game just dropped in the middle of December to see if it would go up, if it would go down. I think it would do better because there's so much other, like if a AAA game would have dropped 6 days ago, like right after Christmas, I think that thing would be over $1 million because there's nothing else to back. Nothing else. You know, there's thousands of there's things, but you know what I'm getting there. But anyway, so now we have the twofer. Maybe this is where I get redeemed. One person wanted the twofer. Okay, my spidey sense is now starting to tingle in a different way because we have a grand total of 5 of them in the first 2 pledge levels that are getting made. 5 of these things. And we go here, 420. 0 people have taken that one. No one wants 6 of them. This is the Kickstarter price. No one wants it at its special price, which actually isn't the special price. But why is this one limited to 3? Because reasons to confuse you? I don't know. This is so bad. And that's it. That's it. So where's all this money coming from? What the fudge? Damn it. Damn it. Okay. So we have a grand total of 0, 0, 2, 7. No, 5. We have 5 people. 5 of these that have been purchased. And 3 people are interested from around the world. And yet somehow we have 213 backers and $25,000. How does this add up? Am I missing something? Because I don't see it. Maybe there was some crazy special up to early bird something or other, but those still show up down here. Like it would still say, early bird, 212 people purchased it. I see those all the time. That is not how math works. No, it's not. You're correct, Cleric. So let's check FAQ. There's 7 of them, though. Surely they will answer all my questions in those 7. I have fire. Why can't you buy this ship to Australia? Nope, that's not one of my questions. Because shipping sucks. I know that. My hardware store only carries this kind of isopropyl alcohol. Dear God, if only there was some other place that I could purchase it. And do I need to purchase the cover? No. In fact, you can't, because we're not going to give you the price. How do they do it? Is Babyfoot safe? Is it truly... These are not any of the questions that I had. I see when I check out that it's a donation to you, but you're under no obligation to send me the perk. Wait. What the hell is this? I see when I check out that it is a donation to you, but you are under no obligation to send me the perk. $200 is a lot of money for me. Are you planning on sending out the fire pits once you are funded? Your word means a lot. I think this was definitely the FAQ that we were all expecting to be here. I think this was the question on the tip of everyone's tongue. Let's see what the answer is. Yes, Kickstarter is a leap of faith for sure. My last project never reaped... I have seen that exact verbiage used in other jalop products that I had a very, very hard vibe were actually Chinese factories that were pretending like they were United States Kickstarter companies and then just sending the products out from the factory. Which, whatever, I don't care. But that exact verbiage, Kickstarter's leap of faith for sure, I think I've seen that in 1 or 2 other jalop products. Anywho... I don't feel like Mike was really speaking for a large group of people, so perhaps just personal messaging Mike back instead of putting it in the FAQ might be the way to go. That is so perplexing. All right, updates. Babyfoot Fire is a stocking stuffer. It's 10 pounds. No. We're rolling right along. Backers, thank you. I did not expect this amount of Babyfoot love, but I'm so appreciative. You'll be happy to know production's in full swing, and although the increased demand has made us... Wait. When is this thing shipping? Yeah. When is this thing shipping? Oh, let's see. April 2022. Wow, my Chinese factory vibes are just going wild right now. This is... I want to go... Okay, who is this person? I feel like I need to do a Google search. Mike Verahan. Like this all looks so... This all just looks so... Real estate broker. And he's in Washington. Maybe that is. Okay. He's a dude, but maybe it's just Jalop. Maybe Jalop just makes everything look shady. It's just like their MO. I don't feel comfortable. Let's check out the updates to comments, though. Let's get to it. So, no comments, 3 hearts. No comments, 4 hearts. It's a lie. Babyfoot Fire is going to make its way into the world. Thank you, backers, for pledges and joining our team. Now, don't keep the secret to yourself. Be sure to share it with friends and family. Let's keep this fire rolling. So we had 4 people who like this update. These 4 people. We're doing some snooping here. We're just doing some snooping. Because I think at this point, I feel like if you're at this point of the video, you're like, yeah, this is not sniffing right. It's ruining for people like me who need Kickstarter to kickstart. This is so. It looks so corporate. Like it's just Sharon Hill, KB, Shadu, KB, back to 102 projects. Yeah, I bet they are. I bet they are. Back 2 projects. Okay, that one looks legit. I don't know. I don't know. It's just this math. This math does not add up. None of this math adds up. And the amount of engagement doesn't add up. You know, if you really did have some sort of early bird thing that had conceivably 150 to 200 people on here day 1 who are buying this item, which is a very unique item. Like, this is, like, you're like, oh, there's others. I'm like, I had no idea. I'm cool. This is great. It's just, this does not, it doesn't, let's go check out the comments. I like that. Just a simple, nice wood grain pattern to it. Any consideration for a cover without the logo? The simple and clean aesthetic is part of the appeal. I like that. Just a simple, nice wood grain pattern to it. Worth considering. I back for a Babyfoot cover, but then I look at my pledge details. It shows the full price for a Babyfoot cover will be charged, but the details section, what the hell is with all the quotes? All right, I don't like the fact that I feel like there's some backdoor shenanigans going on, and the only way we're hiding it is putting things in quotes. But when I look at my pledge details, it shows the full price for the Babyfoot. So this, I back for the Babyfoot and a cover. What the hell? But I want to get stuck with, hi Sherry, I checked on the Kickstarter backend, and on December 14, you pledged for a Babyfoot Backfire and cover at the Kickstarter pricing. So you were good to go. You can adjust your pledge to add another Babyfoot Fire and cover. Wait, did they mention the price of the actual add-on? I do need that. I mean, I'm cruising towards an F right now, but I want to do my due diligence here. Wait, this is for the little foot. This is for the one that failed. Okay. This is abysmal. This is so weird. Alright. But if it's a Chinese factory... No, it's like, if it's a Chinese factory, they would totally ship to the rest of the world. So that doesn't make sense. That does not compute. Maybe it's an American factory. Which, hey, that's cool. Like, good for you. You're stealing their idea. I don't have a problem with that. I don't like the organization. But yeah, they would ship all over the world if it was in fact a Chinese factory there. I do believe. Thank you for the quick reply. I have a screenshot, info. Hey, solo delivery to the EU. Have to disappoint a superbag. I'm confused by the disclaimer in the campaign description. Can this be used on a wood dining room table safely? Great question. We've measured all the temperatures. We have not reserved this in air testing, but envision it may be a possibility. So you need to worry about stuff. Okay. Final grade for the Bigfoot Fire table. Do I want it? Yes. Yes, I still do. I do. I feel like this is actually going to, like, destroy tables or something like that, or eventually burn me, or just do something like that. I am not getting the premium quality feel after seeing 2 unsuccessful Kickstarters, and then a 3rd successful Kickstarter with a grand total of 5 units shipped. And no conceivable description. Yeah, this is a hard F. Like, this is I actually feel like I need to do my due diligence and do another video, the Before You Back video, where I warn people about this Kickstarter project. So I've actually added work onto my plate, but that's how bad this project is. I don't feel comfortable with this with any way, shape, or form. So, but do I want it? Yeah, it looks really cool. Can you do it? No. No. I don't feel comfortable in any way, shape, or form. Not a chance. I'm not putting my money into this pot because I feel like I'm going to get burned. How much is it? Yeah, I think the price is reasonable. But once again, you know, I got to use my discretion here because I'm the one giving it a letter grade, and I'm going just a hard F. I don't know the price of the add-ons. And that video is so well done. And just all these red flags, I can't get past them. Scaring me. Let me know what you think, though, about the Babyfoot Fire. What grade are you? All of the backers, false accounts. Also, yeah, I kind of got that vibe a little bit. Let's go check out that community tab once again. 196, Seattle, 16 from Seattle, 5 from San Francisco, 3 from Dallas. So 16 people from Seattle, and none of them bought it. Like this looks so suspicious right now. I want to remind you, there are 16 backers from Seattle, and they shipped 5 units. Like, yeah. If I saw this at Home Depot, cool. This whole thing seems like a money scam. Yeah, absolutely. I think the product looks cool, but unfortunately, the campaign turning me off here. But let me know in the comments below your final grade. And as always, if you enjoyed this content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. Bye-bye. Have a great New Year's period thing.